Hey everybody, welcome back to another Jackson Jet Setting Resort review. Today we are back at the Universal Orlando Resort checking out the Sapphire Falls Resort. This is a preferred level resort at Universal Orlando, meaning it's got some nice theme park perks like early entry but not free express pass that only the top level resorts have, but it does have an amazing pool complex, lots of restaurants on property, and we're going to explore all of that in this video, so stay tuned. Arriving at the property, the resort does have self and valet parking, so you can valet right there at the porte cochere, or you can use the shared garage with the Aventura Resort right next door and park your vehicle. Self-parking is $33 a night and valet is $42 per night. So the theme of this resort is the Caribbean. They have some awesome Caribbean food throughout the resort, lots of Caribbean style drinks, and the lobby really reflects that. They have some awesome little touches throughout here. Really love this chandelier as you walk in. It's nice and gigantic in here, just this huge lobby. Check-in desk is going to be over there to the left. Concierge over to the left as well, and then you have this nice little seating area to the right. A few other options over here, some dining options, as well as the ubiquitous Universal Studios store. So if you need that last minute, maybe souvenir for going home, you can find that here in the store. We'll walk in here and take a look. A lot of Minions merchandise, a lot of kind of retro merchandise that they keep rolling out, which I love that Universal does. Really cool stuff in here, so definitely check it out. Maybe you're waiting for your Uber or just trying to cool off from the Florida heat. And then down this hall is going to be the convention center. This is one of the larger convention centers on Universal Studios property, so you might be here for a convention. Lots of ballrooms here spread out over a couple of floors. They even have an outdoor space as well. The coffee shop right next to all this is the New Dutch Trading Company. So this doubles as a sort of to-go food area. The menu changes throughout the day. I like this concept a lot. A lot of grab-and-go food. There's also like some buffet items that they just scoop and plop into a little to-go container for you that's actually hot items. So that's really nice for people on the go. Maybe you want to maximize your time in the parks, or maybe you're coming off of the convention, you're just exhausted and can't handle a sit-down meal. You can take that back up to the room, no problem. Speaking of the room, let us check out my standard room here, 2 queen. This is the one I received, basic level room here. As you walk in, you have a little closet area for some hanging clothes, little luggage rack there, and then a little safe there. It's not always my favorite because it's hard to fit laptops in there, mounted to the wall there. Little Caribbean styling on the mirror there, framed in those cool Caribbean colors. So the sink here separate from the shower and toilet area, giving you a little bit more options if you're staying here as a family. A lot of people are, because they're going to visit the parks, taking advantage of the early entry perks here for staying at Sapphire Falls. Interestingly too, I find that Universal's hotels, of all the hotels that I stay at, still give you individual shampoos and conditioners. It's not something I see all over the world anymore. We've gone a lot more eco, so that's pretty cool. A more Caribbean feel here in the bedroom as well. Some art on the walls, as well as sort of some wood behind the beds, and a little throw pillow to kind of get you in the mood and the theme here. Little drip coffee there right next to the television, not a gigantic television by any means. Then you're gonna have some drawers and the mini fridge. No freezer component on the mini fridge, something I'm just trying to recognize more and more as I do my room tours here. Fiji waters that are not free. A little room service menu as well, so it's nice that they have room service here at Universal Orlando. And a little chair there in the corner. And checking out the view, just the view of the Aventura Hotel in the distance and Cabana Bay. So not an amazing view in terms of, theme park views, but from the elevators you can see the pool, which is absolutely stunning. We're gonna go check that out now. At every Universal Orlando hotel, they're gonna have a little vacation planning center, so you can buy your theme park tickets there if you haven't already. I will say, buying tickets the same day and walking into the park, it's a lot easier here at Universal Orlando than it is at Walt Disney World, which requires a lot more planning. So you can be a little bit more spontaneous, especially if you're staying on property. You have your early entry, so that's kind of the only thing that you got to plan for. It's nice to be able to get in there and ride Hagrid's first thing. Strong Water Tavern is going to be the resort's main restaurant. This is going to be kind of the best themed. Definitely an awesome bar, and gonna have some Caribbean options there with some really nice pool views overlooking this beautiful resort. Just off of the Strong Water Tavern entrance is this massive television to watch some sports on, and it's gonna have a really nice view of the waterway. So one cool thing with Sapphire Falls is they actually have direct boat transportation to the theme parks. This makes it a little bit of a nicer option than the Cabana Bay Resort across the way, or Aventura even, because it's going to be located right here on property versus having to walk to the boats or, you know, take a bus or something like that Universal Orlando operates. All of this is, of course, free. And so all you have to do is walk down these stairs or take the elevators. That's going to lead you down to the boat level as well as the pool level. On that level is going to be the arcade, so this is not included in your resort rate by any means, but it's a nice little option, especially on those rainy days. Calypso Game Zone, so lots of fun games in there for the kids or adults. Kalina Health and Fitness, a very large fitness center, again being a convention hotel. A lot of people here on business wanting to stay in shape on the road. Really big fitness center here. Nice to see that for sure. And then outside the fitness center is going to be a nice pool table as you enter the main pool complex. So this is going to be the largest pool at the Universal Orlando Resort. It has its own sand beach area. It has a water slide. So maybe you're taking that midday break from the parks when the parks get super busy. This is one of the best perks of staying on property. You're very close to the theme parks to get right back in there when you kind of rejuvenate a little bit. This pool is going to help with that. It's very hot in Orlando, especially during my stay, which was in July. But look at this pool, how beautiful it is, and just how large it actually is. Walking around the pool, I noticed some really good theming. So the pool itself is sort of the start of the falls that flows down into the river that you're going to take over to the theme park. So I love that little bit of placemaking from the resort. So if you walk down the path, they actually have a nice little viewing area that you can take some pictures with your fam. There are 4 areas of the resort that people can stay at Sapphire Falls. 1,000 guest rooms, so it's definitely a bigger hotel. They even have cabanas near the pool that you can rent for the day. Prices are going to be seasonally priced, so definitely, inquire once you're there if you're interested in that. Small little splash pad area for the young ones too, which is nice to see. And then there is going to be a nice pool restaurant here. That's going to be called the Drum Club. And so that's going to have a lot of Caribbean options for you. Lots of fruity drinks, of course, being Orlando, being by the pool. It's going to be a popular option. It's a good place to get out of the sun as well if you need a break. A nice hidden hot tub right next to where the water slides are, so really great for adults wanting to keep an eye on their kids as they go up and down the water slide. And I love the zero entry into the pool. Just had that nice kind of lagoon feel here. And as you can see, there's a lot of sand on one side of the pool that you can choose to dip your toes into, giving it that nice Caribbean feel. Really nice theme here at Sapphire Falls. Some ping pong tables as well just outside of the pool area. Amatista is going to be the main breakfast restaurant here at Sapphire Falls. It's going to have your buffet breakfast. This is located on the lower level right next to the water taxi. So you can have your breakfast and then run out to the water taxi and take you over to the 2 theme parks over here. Some outdoor seating for the restaurant as well. And rounding out our tour here, I did just want to say as I get on board the water taxi that you're going to want to come back to Universal Orlando in 2025. They just launched the preview center for Epic Universe, their brand new theme park coming to the resort in 2025. It is going to be amazing. I'm so excited for it to finally open. So we're going to check that out. Stay tuned to the channel for all those updates. But in the meantime, thanks a lot for watching and we'll see you next time.